Alright. What's going on? This is Dutch coming at you from Prison Riot Radio once again. And this time we got family in the house, man. For real, it's an honor to have Uncle in the building, Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross. What's going on?
What up, Quan? What up, Quan?
You already, you know how we do, man. It's a guy, like I said, man, it's an honor and privilege, man, for how you come through, man, and drop the wisdom on the people on incarceration and the formerly incarcerated.
No doubt, no doubt.
Absolutely, man. So let's jump into it, because I know you got a crazy schedule. First and foremost, man, you know, the main thing I want to touch on is during your incarceration. How long did you do?
I did 20 years and 3 months.
20 years and 3 months. And let me ask you, during that time period, like, what was it that kept you going? What kept your head up? What kept you looking for the light at the end of the tunnel?
Well, I knew that nothing is forever. So, you know, even though they said I was going to be in prison forever, I never believed it. I never accepted it. And I always felt that I was going to find a way out. And that's why I kept digging.
Right.
You know, when you submit, you know, that's when it's all over with. As soon as you say it's over, it's over.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good point for a lot of people that's facing that type of time, or you know, had that type of time. Because like you say, once you let go, and that's even if you don't have a lot of time. Like you can have 5 years. Once you feel like they've broken you, it's a wrap. You're gonna go out and you're still gonna be in prison.
Correct. I agree.
You know what I mean? Like, so during that time period, like, whether did you hold on to a religion or a certain philosophy that really was your core, your grounding, your foundation?
Well, you know, I picked up of my 3 favorite books, Think and Grow Rich, The Richest Man in Babylon, and As a Man Think. And, you know, I kind of used those as my crutch whenever things wasn't the way I wanted it. You know, I would pull those books out, one of them out, and I would start reading. And reading those books really helped me. Not only did it help me quote with there, but it also helped me create my business plan that I'm using right now today.
Right. I got you. So you use that time, the time of your incarceration, you use that not only as a foundation, but as a preparation for your jump off as you hit the streets running.
Absolutely. You know, I read over 300 books while I was there. You know, what I did is I became an advocate reader. You know, where I read every day, every single day I would read. It was work out, and then answer my letters, and then read books.
That's what's up. A lot of in that schedule right there, like you said, you know what I mean. When they're here, you got to work out mind, body, and soul, so you can keep everything on point.
Exactly.
Nah, I definitely feel that. That's the truth for everybody out there. So when you hit the ground running, like, what were some of the first things that you did, you know, to establish, like you said, to start implementing the plan that you started in prison?
Well, you know, the first thing that really got me on my feet was my T-shirts. The Real Rick Ross is not a rapper. That really helped me turn my game plan around. Because, you know, I ain't had a job since I've been home.
Right.
Never have I had a job. Never filled out a job application. So I needed something that I could hustle.
That is how it's supposed to be, because you're the chief hustler. Like, I'm talking about, like, nobody must hustle harder than Rick Ross, man. Real word up, man. Like,
that's right. I ain't gonna let him either.
Yeah, I know. I see it. I'm always in awe of the things that you do and how you move and the connections that you make. Like, you never stop. I mean, even looking back in this time period that was more negative than positive, you still brought out things that nobody else did. You were still a trendsetter. You know what I mean? Like, you took things that nobody was thinking about and changed the game. I mean, literally changed the game. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are not, you know, they don't even know that part. A lot of people don't know that Snowfall is based on your life. That's your story. This TV show on
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? A lot of people, they think that they're looking at something fiction, when in actuality, this is your blueprint until they lost, you know what I mean, until they kept moving on. And so, you know, they ask you about that.
All they got to do is do their homework. You know, I've had a few people. I remember the first person that came up to me and was like, you know, I love Snowfall, and I started digging into it deeper, and it led me to you. So
Right.
If they do their research, they'll find out, where it comes from.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let me ask you this though: if you could do cause I know, if they added on and they've embellished and they changed the story, but if there's anything different that you could do about Snowfall, what would you have done differently?
Well, I would pretty much from after the second series, it went off track. It went from being a black story to being a Hollywood story. They kind of got lost with it. Too much embellishment on the characters. I don't think that they have Franklin smart as he should be. I don't know. The show is kind of tricky, right? 1 minute it's showing this guy that's smart and tough, and in another minute on the same hand, they'll show him cowering down to some of the characters.
Right.
I do the show called After the Snow with Dave Mays, so.
Right. I was going to ask you about that. These are some of the things that y'all discuss as far as the ups and downs of the show.
Right. How it's inconsistent. How we can tell. We can tell when the writers are running out of material. And the last season too.
I heard. And that goes to talk about the fact that the more that because we don't create our own or control our narrative. Even some of the black people in Hollywood have lost touch with what it really means to be black. So they've been doing it for so long, trying to describe what it means to be black without actually being it. And so, of course, you're gonna lose focus because you no longer know exactly what to say in those situations. So
absolutely, and what they do the same thing that the white people do. They go to the newspapers and magazines and get their ideas. And what I'm seeing happening, in my personal opinion, I believe that a lot of their scripts are coming off of rap music.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. I can see that. And that's why I said controlling the narrative. And I think that's what you're doing as well. Because I know you got some things on the table as well. So what's next for the real Rick Ross?
I spoke to Reginald Hudlin last week.
Okay. So how's everything coming along with the movie?
It's coming along well. Reggie just got an offer to do a $200 million movie. So he's not going to direct my movie anymore. But he said that he's going to help us find a good director. He said that the script is phenomenal. I haven't read the script yet, but he said it's phenomenal. Is what he wants it. He's been working on the script for 5 years since Reggie took over. That's what he's been doing. Is trying to get that script to where he wanted it. He said the script is there now. So now it's just a matter of us putting a director in place. We had a big star in Hollywood. What's today? Today is Saturday. I think Thursday. I can't discuss his name yet because I don't know if he signed on. But we had somebody really, really big in Hollywood that was at the office the other day negotiating his producer's show.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's for sure. And that's what I say. When you come home, and it's just a testament. Like I said, a testament to your hustle, a testament to the commitment to your own success. It's how you hit the ground running. So when it comes down to that, what would you tell brothers and sisters behind the G-Wall what they need to do inside and when they get out in order to emulate that type of success?
Well, basically what I did is I turned my cell into a college. I started studying. Whenever I wasn't working out, I would be in the cell reading books and making my plans on how I was going to do when I got out.
Right.
I'm going to try my hand at the music business too.
Oh, word. Okay. So what you going? Would you go a label or you going to manage?
Well, we gonna start a label. We got an app too that we doing. Basically, the app is gonna be where if an artist is in the studio and he's working with a producer, they all can do all their credits right there on the spot, and they don't have to worry about where the credits is at. And it'll record. It'll put the song, kind of like copyrighting a song. So nobody can come and beat you out your song. We doing that. Wow. We're also going to coordinate all the studios. Where if you're in a certain city, you'll be able to go to our app and find a studio that's affiliated with us and get your music recorded there.
Man, that's for sure. Again, changing the game. Once again, man, like I said, I always say you I salute you, man. You inspire me to continue to, you know what I mean, to push the envelope and do the things that I do. So I really appreciate your guidance.
Well, you know, we ain't forgot about you. We still plan on getting you out of there.
Nah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Like I said, man, it's been for a long time, man. Like I said, I've been looking up to you and following your footsteps, and I really appreciate your presence in my life. So, anything you want to say to the brothers and sisters before we be out? Where you want to add them?
Let them know, man. Let them know, no matter where you at, it's not the end. It's not over until you say it's over. So keep your head up, keep fighting. Cut out all the BS, man. Just get serious about what you're doing, and when you do that, it'll come to you. You know, that's how it came to me. I never knew that the issue that eventually freed me was gonna come, but I never gave up. I kept pushing.
There you go.
And then it just came.
Man. That's real talk.
So keep pushing. And if they can, tell all their people, man, to follow me on social media. You know, I was thinking to myself the other day, man, about all my friends, you know, because right now we writing history right now, you know. And I was thinking that I'm going to have a meeting with all my friends and ask them, you know, how do you want your history to be wrote this time, you know? Do you want to just be wrote down as somebody who associated with Rick?
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Somebody who they say, you know, helped Rick get to where he got to, help him find his greatness. And I'm hoping that all of them help me find my greatness and at the same time find their own. So all of them can follow me at Freeway Rick on Instagram, Freeway Rick Ross on Facebook. And, you know, look me up. If you want to get my book, tell your people to go to freewayrickyross.com to get the book. Don't go to Amazon. I appreciate y'all. Thanks, Kwame. I love you, boy.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
I love you too, man. We talk to you soon, man. Peace.
Peace.